All right. Happy Monday, everyone. No stock market today. Long weekend for the traders here. Let's get into the watch list. All right, you had SPY. Probably going to gap down, a bunch of news over the weekend, so we'll see where it opens up. But you had the Doji 3-week. Again, all this chop inside area, not much going on. QQQ came back, retested that month open, but again, we'll see where it opens at on Monday or Tuesday, I will say. But again, 3 doji on the week here, tight in this little pocket here. But let's get into the watch list here. So you've got Blush, BLSH, 2 down, holding that monthly green, flipping it back. Now you got the hammer, looking to come back through these pivots here. 2 week potential with these pivots up here, countering an inside month. So inside month financial countering. Saw that earlier in the month. Here's another one possibly setting up. Let's pull this up here. All right. Damn. There we go. DEI. Again, you've got the 2 week potential. You have the 1-3 daily. So looking for the 1-3-2 up day right off this monthly open here. And again, a lot of selling in here. Just looking for a little move up to see where you can go. ESRT, 2 down, almost the 3 week here. Now you've got the bottom of this little broadening formation in here. Something like that. Potential bottom in there to come back up and get moving through here. So again, you had a nice 1, 2, 3 week consolidation pocket. Sell. Now you got the hammer to try and go right back through this consolidation pocket here. So again, not a great, 60-cent move, but again, if you could set something up here, get moving a couple bucks in there, could be worth getting into. IONQ, here's one. You got the inside week, but again, these dailies, this thing's going to make a move up or down sooner or later. This is a lot of consolidation here. MSTR comes down, puts in the shooter day, sells, closes this gap here, and now sets up a nice 2 potential hammer day back the other way to go for this outside month here. RC, here's what I'm looking at. Again, just a little bottom picker, nothing too crazy, but you got the 2 week, so you're looking for a 2 up continuation week. You've had 3 good days of buying, maybe a little pullback inside day, something to set up to get going up through all these pivots in here. Last one, SMCI, big day on Friday. Sets up the potential 3 up week, big explosive day, but again, could get a gap down, so looking for some potential gap down buys on Monday. Stocks gap down, get a nice hammer 30 buy open, and look to potentially get long if they start buying the market up. So that's what I'm looking at on the watch list. I've also got these ones here. So you got Lens on the early that we were looking at. Got a nice 2 daily potential to get entry into there. Then you've got QS. I don't think these other ones had actionable dailies really. Nope. And then last one, VTRS. I think that was another sell day, inside day. So could look for this potential inside day to take it to the upside. And again, we're looking at these on the yearly time frame. So the 2 year, boom, 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 boom. All right. And then let's get into the open positions here. Again, let's see. What did I sell? I know I sold a couple. All right, that's right. So I sold AI. Again, just consolidation pocket similar to IONQ. This one happened to break down. Nasty 3 on the week. So sold out of that one. And sold out of, our OPRX, that's right, bad days. So again, got in here on this entry here, came up, sold, tried to put in the hammer day off the month open, bang, bang, down, sold, get out, no big deal. We move on. Rest of the watch list, I don't know if there were too many daily actionables or weekly actionables, but we'll go through it together here. Got ABR, again, another just nice green day, nothing too crazy on the daily. BABA selling a little bit, but again, you have a huge explosive day up here. I'm okay with a little bit of a pullback. Maybe we can get an inside day. Maybe we can get a 2 down green daily to get back up. As long as it doesn't come down, I like to see it hold about halfway up through this gap here, at least come in this general area, and set up some kind of a daily to get going back up here and into these pivots here. Then you got Beam, took this one on the yearly, gonna cut it if it falls out of force on the monthly. This is gonna be the yearly trigger there, so we're gonna keep it on the watch list for potential setup back into the yearly break. BLSH did end up taking a small position in this one just because I saw it flip green. Hadn't taken anything else, so I wanted to get in this one, and I got into SMCI. But again, CAR, here's a nice one. 3 1 weeks, you get the boom, boom, gap up. 5 days of tight, and you got the 3 here. This one actually be a real good one to look at if there's potential cheap options there. Cody, here's one. Gap down real bad after earnings. Did not realize I had earnings. Kind of fumbled on that one a little bit. But gap down. They bought it right up. Bought it up immediately when the market opened and continued to buy it on Friday. That's an encouraging sign. If you look for another 15 or 30 to get yourself in there, could be a good one to get moving back through this little broadening formation here on the monthly core where you've just been a ripper. Took that 2-2 month break up and just boom, boom, keeps going. But again, might get a gap down tomorrow with the whole market possibly gapping down. 4 comes down, tests at monthly open. We'll see. The weekly does not look good there. Weekly doesn't look great there. We'll see how that one goes this week. Fubo got in here, still here. Was pretty strong Thursday, sold off hard. Now you got a nice 2-2 potential day. Again, just looking for a potential through this range here. Get through some of these pivots here. Get in at 267. You get in, whatever your risk size may be, $267 total. You get 100 shares. Moves to 367. That's $100. So for these cheaper stocks, you can get a lot more shares, use less capital, and if you get a nice move like $1, you get 100 shares. It's $100. So not too difficult. Again, they're much less likely to work out, lower probability. But as long as you use a tight risk, we're using 10 cents here. That's $15 on 100 shares. You're not risking too much, and you have the potential to get some quick 50%ers there. Geo inside day, get similar to Car, almost a 3-1-ish week. So going to be looking at that one if there's some cheap options. Already 3 on the monthly, so I'd like to get that thing moving up towards 20. HD, consistent, just keep doing a thing. Hog, bad. Weekly looks bad, daily looks bad. Probably going to cut that if it opens week tomorrow. IONQ, again, holding it. Inside week, just counting that inside month. Tight range daily. LUMN, here's a good one for entry. This one was pretty strong Thursday. Inside day, that's okay. Would be a good one. Cheap options on this one too, counting that inside month. Inside day, though, potentially take it to the upside. You already have the 3-2 up continuation. Holds that weekly here. There, holds it with that inside day, so you're looking for a boom up there, counter that inside month. MSTR, possible triple, gonna keep holding it. Let's go Bitcoin. ORIC got into this one on Friday off that inside day up. Move decent, but again, it's a nice range to come back through. Let's check this one on the yearly. Got some range to go, but potential 2 yearly, and again has been much higher. So going to keep that one as long as it stays good. PTLO, another one, been pretty consistent, just keeps on chugging along. Peloton, stinky. Had a nice pocket, breaks down, so I'd like to see potential 2 test on the monthly open, set something up on the daily, and get going back through this pocket here. Would not like to see it sell too much more. QS, this one looked great for us. Comes up, fails, tries again, but again, you've still got this range here. Now you've got the weekly potential 2 on the weekly up, but again, right on the monthly open, so going to watch that one with a close eye. SMCI jumped in this one late, found a 15 or a 30 to get in late in the day on Friday. Just like that 3-2 up, and again, might get a gap down. If we get a gap down, might add like 0.25% if I can get a nice 30 to open. UWMC, nice payer here. Outside month, 3-2 up, boom, explosive week. Bummed I did not get any options on this one. Just got shares, but still a nice return for those shares so far. Boom, boom, look at that. Outside month. With has been higher, could work its way up to there on the yearly. Gonna keep our eyes on this one. Run similar but similar company to Rocket, who, off this 3-2 up year has just been going. So they run in the same sector, so maybe these other little guys are going to start catching up. I might have to look up some other ones that fall in that same sector. But anyway, that's what we've got. Gap down buy or green open tomorrow. We'll see. Stay safe out there. A lot of news coming. All right, talk tomorrow.